The Wingreaper, the valiant staff wielded by assembly summoners. The two-handed staff with a bladed edge for close combat and the ability to summon owls from anywhere to aid you in combat for ranged attack. And in my opinion, the valiant weapon in the game with the coolest design of them all. So today, why don't we sit down and break down the Wingreaper's design so we can understand it a little bit better. Okay, so I'm going to be completely honest for a second and just say the Wingreaper's design is a lot more complex than I thought it was going to be before making this video. Like, a lot more complex. There are so many different components thrown into it that, honestly, I hope that I'm able to pinpoint all of them. But there's a chance that there may be even more secret components that we'll have to uncover another time. But the sake of this video, obviously, is to do our best to uncover the mysteries of the Wingreaper. So let's first look at the Wingreaper without the wing blade at the very tippy top. That staff looks very similar to and is heavily based on sort of pharaoh staffs, where one end is more of a shepherd's hook and the other can be used for almost animal abuse flails. So that's a pretty dark base for such a bright, flashy weapon. What other secrets does this weapon? And now let's start taking a look at the wing. This is a really complex part of the weapon, and possibly the most complex part of any Valiant weapon in LEGO Universe, which was really unexpected to me. It's not simply just a blade in the shape of a wing. No. It's actually 3 chain blades, sort of almost stuck together, but not fully stuck together, heavily based on the snake sword wielded by Ivy Valentine in the Soul Calibur series. A character whose sort of aesthetic, you could say, was dominance. And on top of that, her snake sword weapon was a multi-segmented, almost like chain whip. Huh. So the Wingreaper has practically 3 of these, all merged together to form a wing? Interesting. Not what I would expect, for sure. I personally thought that it was just one blade, but boy was I wrong. Side note, another contributing factor to, at the very least, the wing, but I think the entire design of the Wingreaper is the Sorceress of Castle Grayskull character from the He-Man series. This character's costume screams inspiration for this weapon. A sort of bird-like costume with orange, white, and blue color schemes, just like Assembly? That can't be a coincidence. And on top of that, this character is a sorceress, which is very close to a summoner. So it makes even more sense. And the last little tidbit that I want to add about this weapon's design concept is actually more along the lines of a note left to us by the original dev team, sort of going into a darkish reality about the design of the wing blades and the concept of them as well. When you think of animal tamers, which is sort of what the summoner class specialty kit can do, especially with the Wingreaper summoning owls, that you can, pretty much tell you to fight alongside you. Yeah, animal tamers. You think of whips, but also you think of whips when you think of animal abuse, which is an unfortunate and very dark reality that sort of gets highlighted even more by the fact that the wing blade is actually 3, chain whip blades. Such a cruel world we live in. And that pretty much covers the surprisingly vast concept design for the Wingreaper Valiant weapon. Definitely a lot more went into this weapon than I originally expected. Simply because at first glance it looks a lot more straightforward than all of these concepts that went into its creation, but then again, I am not a game developer, so I don't really know just how much goes into each little thing in a game like this. If you guys enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn post notifications on so you know when I post another LEGO Universe lore and breakdown video. Also, tomorrow, from when I am uploading this video, I will be uploading a short-ish video sort of going over my plans for moving forward with content both on YouTube and on Twitch. So I highly recommend that if you've been enjoying this LEGO Universe series, that you give that a watch as well, because it'll have a little bit of insight as to roughly when the LEGO Universe content that I make will be uploaded. So yeah, thank you all so very, very much for continuing to watch these videos and post your comments on them. It really means a lot to me. And never forget to always use your imagination.